Okay, Kristen, I'm so happy that you're here because fashion is such a fun thing to talk about. Oh my gosh, like I feel like, fashion, champagne, and my dog are like my whole personality.
Yeah.
So, I am really happy to talk about all of these things. Your store's Ensemble. You have Charleston, South Carolina,
Yes.
and you've been in Nashville for 2 years.
Yes.
But you are not a thrift store. You are a
No.
resale, like luxury boutique. Tell us what that is.
Yes. So I had to learn when people come in the store and they're like, oh, this is a thrift shop.
Yeah.
And I would get so irritated with that comment. Um, Obviously, yes, the same family, but two different things.
Yep.
So a thrift store is going to be mostly you're going to be doing a lot of digging. You're looking for the treasures. I always tell women that it's kind of one store with everything in it.
Mhm.
Whereas I'm heavily curated. I'm very relationship based, client based. So I know who's bringing stuff in and I handpick what I want in the store. And I always say that my store is like a painting, and the pieces that come in, I'm picking out the colors that I want for that store.
Oh, I love
Isn't that
that.
great? Yeah.
How did you start this? Like, it sounds like a dream job. How did you start?
Just on a whim, everybody thought I was crazy. I was in financial services industry for 6 years, Bank of America. I kept going from position to position, couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. And one night I was with some girlfriends, we were having drinks, and one of my friends was like, you should open a consignment store. You love to thrift, you love to look different, you love, fashion in general. And I was like, and I didn't even finish college. Like I went to University of Alabama, but I didn't even finish.
Yeah. Wow.
And I was like, I don't know anything about running a business. You're crazy. Literally within a month, I had found a space. I had taken $5,000 out of my retirement, bought stuff off Craigslist back when Craigslist was the thing. I bought racks and displays. And then I literally emailed every person I knew and was like, bring me some clothes. And so when I opened that store in May of 2011, forever ago,
Wow.
I quit my job within that month at Bank of America and went full-fledged into being an entrepreneur. So yeah, it was crazy. When I opened the doors, I had 10 racks with 10 things on each rack and was so proud. And now I have like 50 bajillion things on a rack. It's crazy how much I've grown.
It is such a cool story.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm drawn to that kind of story because I feel like I'm still joking with people that I don't know what I want to be when I grow up.
Right.
But I think it's really cool that you were like, I'm just gonna
do it.
gonna do it. And then, but how do you even know what to put on a rack?
I think it's intuition, and it's not. I always tell people, like, as far as styling and putting outfits together, I don't think it's something that can be taught to you. I
Mhm.
think you were born with that knack. But it's funny, I can't decorate a room to save my life. It's a different part of your brain.
Yeah.
I can put a really badass outfit together for you in, less than 30 minutes, but I can't decorate a house. But I don't think that you can be taught how to curate a resale business. The only thing I can think to say is that it just has to make sense for what your vibe is, and it has to be cohesive with the brands that you take and the style the aesthetic that you're looking for.
I feel like it's so interesting to me because I love fashion, and I'm really like, I know the brands that I like. I know the brands that fit me well. Like I've spent time figuring
Mhm.
this out. And I really like I have like a little passion for doing this for friends because I think what you just said is really tricky. A lot of people have a hard time figuring out, like they go in a store and it's totally overwhelming. Where do
Yes.
I start? What goes together? And I just, how do you help people? So you have clients that come in your store
Mm.
and you're curating looks for them. How do you get started to even know like what they're gonna like?
I think it's the relationship part of it, getting to know them. So if you come in, I'm going to talk to you and figure out what your vibe is. It's funny, I'll have pieces that will come in and I'll be like, oh, that looks like Sarah, or that looks like Susie. Like I know my clientele and I know what they like.
Mhm.
And it's just kind of a weird gift I have to be like, this would look good on you. I always call myself the jean whisperer because I can pull a pair of jeans that will fit you perfectly. A lot of women cannot buy their own jeans. They buy them too big, and then at the end of the day, they're saggy, falling off
Yes.
of them.
Okay, I'm coming in. We're going to
Yeah.
do this and we'll record it. It'll be such a fun
It'd be
little
so good.
addition to this because I think that's a really cool thing for people who aren't comfortable putting things together. Like they can come see you, you get to know them, they can tell you a little bit about themselves, and then
Yeah.
you're going to be able to help them figure that out because I find that like having your own personal style, it's a confidence thing. Like
Yeah.
it really does make you feel better when you walk into a place if you feel good in your clothes.
Yeah, 100%. And a lot of times I will ping pong off of what the client is picking up. So if they're picking up a few pieces, I'll see a pair of pants they picked up. I'm like, I know a cool shirt for that. So I'll sneak it in.
Yeah.
And they might as well try it on. They're already in the dressing room trying on. So it kind of, and then there you can kind of create some different looks that they can leave with. And I love to show women how to wear one item several different ways. I hate the thought of a one-time wear. A lot of stores will push you on that. They'll make you buy something and you're only going to wear it one time. But I want you to be able to wear it again and show you the vision of how to wear it again.
Yeah.
Several different ways.
Do you ever have people pick something up? Like you said, you notice they pick something up, they're going to be in the dressing room. Do you ever have that moment where they pick something up and you know that's not going to work?
All the time.
And then what do you do? Like, how do you help them navigate that path to something that's better?
I maybe will pull them an alternative, but a lot of women will not dress their appropriate size. Like they don't pull the appropriate size for what they need. And then that just turns into like you get in the dressing room and you're just frustrated.
You're so depressed.
Yeah.
I feel, why are we so obsessed with sizes? It's such a ridiculous thing
It's
because
crazy.
sizes are not real.
Right.
I mean, you can have, like in certain brands, you can have, like this is a favorite daughter. I love favorite daughter.
Yes, I get a lot of that.
Oh my gosh,
lot of
I
that
love
brand.
favorite daughter. I'm
The Charleston store just got a bunch of my favorite daughter stuff.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
call them and get all my sizes.
Yes.
Because I do, but it's funny because the sizes can be very different for like a skirt or pants.
Yeah.
And so it took me a lot of living to realize that it doesn't matter
Yeah.
what the size is. It's how it fits you.
Yep.
Like stop focusing on what
Right.
it says on the tag. Nobody cares.
Just try it on.
Just try it on.
Yeah.
Yes. And finding the right size. So I think that's another thing too, is that like as we age, right? Listen, you have times where you weigh 10 pounds more, 10 pounds less. We all have these things. And I think that that's helpful to have somebody like you that can be like, no, let me just pick him.
Right.
Pick
Just
what
try it
works.
on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like you said, a lot of brands tend to fit differently.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite brands are definitely on the smaller side. And so you can't, as far as the sizing goes. And so
Right.
I just can't even think about it. Just go with it. But I'll pick up a piece and show it to someone, and maybe they're in their head, they think they're a size 6'8", and I know that this item specifically runs small. I'm not trying that on. That's not my size. It's too big. And I'm thinking, just try it on.
Yeah.
Everything fits different, and you never know. You'll be pleasantly surprised.
It is a really funny thing that we
Yeah.
are so fixated on that.
Yes.
So for everyone listening, like we're over that. We're not doing that anymore.
We're not doing it anymore.
Sizes are irrelevant.
If someone's helping you pull outfits, just try it on.
Just
Just
try
say
it on.
yes.
I actually do think that just trying things on has helped me in my own life to just figure out what you like and what you don't like, and just having fun. I think that's a big piece of it too, is that our personalities can come out a little bit in our clothes. And I think this is hard for
100%.
women because, like you said, you were in finance, right? So
Yes.
we live in a world that says to be taken seriously, you need to wear certain things and be a certain way. And I joke that I have, I've worn all black. I've dyed my hair brown. Listen, I'm not a brunette. I'm a blonde. I've done these things so people will take me seriously at work. And then you reach a certain point where you're like, it does not matter. That's not what is relevant here.
Right.
And I started just picking things that I like. Like I love plaid. Plaid's a thing for me. And people take you seriously based on how you feel.
Yeah.
Not the clothes. But do you struggle with that? Do you have people come in that have like in their head, I must wear certain things to be a certain way?
Yes. Struggle with it. And sometimes I even struggle with it. I'm the type of girl, I will put the most insane outfit together to go out to dinner with my girlfriends, and I'll get to the door and I don't want to walk in because I know that people are going to be like, what is she wearing? And they'll be looking. It's like it's the weird juxtaposition of like, I want them to see me in my outfit and ask about it, but then I also don't want them to see me in my outfit and ask about it.
Oh my gosh, Kristen, we are the same.
Yeah.
Because I feel the same way. I love putting things together that are so out there.
Outlandish.
Like, I was in Vegas a few weeks ago, and I was like, I had this Alice and Olivia.
One of my favorite brands.
Oh my
My
gosh,
whole
me
closet
too.
is entirely Alice and Olivia.
I cannot get enough.
Yeah.
Like Stacy knows what she's doing. But so Alice and Olivia tulle skirt. It's all see-through with the little shorts under it,
Cute.
funky shoes. And my favorite daughter, Matzo Ballers t-shirt, because nobody wants This Is the Best Show. And I was like, I like this outfit. It's fun. And then I looked at my friends and I thought, I look insane.
I look like I got dressed in the dark.
Yes. And then as we were walking through the casino, I thought, I did this to myself.
Exactly.
But I did love it. Like I stand by my choice.
Yes.
But you're right. It's that juxtaposition of like, I put this together because I want you to think it's really cute, but also don't look at me.
Right. I'm also really embarrassed to walk in right now. But honestly, it's such a marketing technique for me because most people appreciate what I have on and will come up and be like, I never thought to wear that like that. And then it's an immediate way for me to hand them a business card and say, come see me at the store. If you like the way I dress, then come in and I will style you the same way.
Absolutely. Like I need to know about these boots you have on. And can I borrow them?
Free people. Oh my gosh. And they're the short ones are called the Braden boot. These I'm sure have a different name, but they make them in every different color. I love them. I have them in red and black. And then these are my taller ones that are
These
blue.
are so cute. This blue is
with
so
a steel toe.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
they look like a weapon.
They really do. And they're fabulous. I love them so much. I mean, I saw those and I was like, okay, I need those.
Yeah.
But I think that's such a fun thing that people then get to say, like, where did you get this? And then you're like, come see me.
Yes.
So you style a lot of people in the music business, I'm sure, being here in Nashville. Do you do a lot of tour looks and like CMA and all
mostly
of that kind
events?
Of stuff? Okay.
Yeah, it's mostly events, not a lot of tour stuff, but there's always events going on here or concerts, people coming in that are going to concerts.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, photo shoots and album release parties, stuff like that. More that type of stuff as opposed to like tours.
That is the best
It's
time.
so fun.
Any fun stories that you can share? Like anything that you've been like, oh my gosh, this was a check the box moment for me?
Oh my gosh. I would say, I hate to name drop, but I will. I was working, and thank God I was in there because it was perfect. And are you familiar with Tanner Adele? She's kind of up and coming.
Yes.
She came into the store, and I was like literally having a freak out moment. And she was dressed a little inconspicuous, I think, just to kind of like but not a lot of people would recognize her. And I was like, "Are you Tanner?" And she was like, "I am." And then she literally proceeded to tell me, I could not wait to come over to your store because I've heard so many great things about it. And I was blown away.
Yes.
And so then she bought a few things, which was cool, that she's going to use for stuff. Yeah. And then I've just had a couple of really cool clients where it's just word of mouth. And they don't bring it in, obviously, but the assistants will come in.
Yeah.
And they're like, I have 30 bags of clothes for so-and-so. And so you're basically, when you come into my store, you're shopping the closets of all these different, musicians, artists, influencers, like people that are just, they go through clothes like water. So it's,
I mean, I didn't even think about that part. That's so cool too, is that like the pieces that come into your store, like they've lived a very cool life before they get to you.
Correct.
Yeah.
So that's the cool thing about it. We don't get that so much at the Charleston store. So that's what's cool about the Nashville store is all of the really fun, edgy, eclectic pieces that come in.
That's so fun.
And it's cool to see the cycle of like, who brought it in and who's buying it and where is it going?
Oh, I would love watching that.
Yes.
Because you kind of know like where it came from.
Yep.
I think that's so fun. And for people who don't live in Nashville, your Instagram, I mean, you are, I don't know how y'all do it. Like somebody at your store is living on Instagram and it's fantastic.
Yes.
It's my favorite because you're putting pieces up. And so people can actually purchase even if they don't live here, right?
Yeah. So we ship all the time. I think Charleston store shipped 11 packages today from over the weekend.
Oh my gosh.
So we ship all over the U.S. We just send you a Venmo invoice. You pay it. And then once we have your address the first time you're set.
Yeah.
So it's a little dangerous because you could just say, I'll take this. If I've got your Venmo and your address, you're done. So I
can tell how that would be dangerous.
Yes.
I still have my eye on that Prada bag.
Yes, you need it. It would match your vibe today.
I really feel like I might need to have that one. So tell me this. Holidays are right here. I mean, I'm just going to say we're there. We're in holiday season. So I think winter vibes, holiday vibes, like what are you telling people to put together for outfits? Like if someone is not able to come in your store or they want to shop their own closet, like what do you suggest for like, hey, I've got a, work cocktail party. I think those are the hard ones because it's work.
Yes.
So like what, is there a kind of a way, like a tips and tricks for I know it's hard when you don't know people.
Yeah. I'm a sequin girl. I think that sequins are always in style. So I always tell people to shop their closet for what do you have that is sequin?
Mm-hmm.
And especially if you can find a sequin shirt, you can throw it on with some really cool like trousers or like work pants, like maybe like a wide leg pant and a really cool pair of pumps. Drape a blazer over. You can take the blazer off. But I always tell people for holiday parties, especially, either velvet or sequins. I love a velvet moment too, like a velvet blazer, smoking jacket, velvet pants, even do like a velvet suit would be cool.
Oh, I want a velvet suit.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
I have one, ALC. It's like a raspberry
I love
pink.
ALC.
It's really cool.
Oh my gosh. I have to come in immediately. Raspberry pink?
Yes.
I mean, doesn't that just scream me?
Great. It would be great with your blonde hair.
I think you're totally right. Sequins, I don't know why there was a period where we stopped wearing sequins.
And people are still scared of them sometimes.
Why are we scared of sequins?
I don't know. I love them.
I love them too. And I do think you're right. Like, it's the perfect way to like add a little glam, add a little glitz, add some fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the vibe too. It's like we take things, I think we take clothing too seriously.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
and if you're not going to wear them in the holidays, when else are you going to wear them? You know?
Else? I mean, I personally just bought the Taylor Swift. Well, actually, I didn't. My friend bought it for me. The Sequins Are Forever dress. I don't know if you saw it.
No, I haven't seen it. I've heard of it.
Well, I died. It came out and I missed it. And I was like, what kind of, vital organ can I give to get this dress? Not that anyone wants mine, but I couldn't get it. And it was sold out. Anyway, it came back and my friend texted and said, happy early birthday. I got you the dress. And like, for somebody who talks a lot, I had no words. I was like, oh my gosh, is it going to be weird if I wear this dress that says Sequins Are Forever every day? Will that be weird? No. I don't think so.
Style it all different ways.
Yes.
Wait, when's your birthday?
December 17th.
So it's coming up.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
Yes. So I know, which is really a weird time to have a birthday because it's all the holiday stuff.
Yes.
But at the same time, it's such an excuse to dress like a party.
Yes.
Every day of December.
I get it. My birthday's on Halloween. And so that's always kind of like, as a kid, it was a lot more fun because you would birthday party and trick or treat and all that. But yeah, it's like the same thing around Christmas time. It's like it competes with holidays or your birthday, you know?
Yeah, it does. It's like blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
But, again, celebrate whenever you want.
Right.
Like
exactly.
Every day.
Yeah.
So
all month long.
All month long. Okay. So some of the things that I think people need to know for like winter dressing, right?
Yeah.
So what are we doing with boots? Are we doing anything specific for like, are we pointy toes? Are we square toes? What are we seeing the most of right now?
I think I'm seeing more round toes. I'm not a huge tall boot girl.
Okay.
I do know that a lot of women love them.
I do love them.
I am a short boot girl usually. I have a hard time because when you're wearing a tall boot, a lot of times you're trying to wear it over the top of jeans or, like leggings, like a thick legging, which is fine. But I can style better, I find, with a shorter boot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Pointy, if it's more of a cowboy style, I see that. But if it's more of a casual style boot, I'm seeing more of the round toe for sure. And I don't take a lot of the tall boots because it's hard to sell them.
Yeah.
Because there's only a few different ways that you can wear them.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. I love tall boots. I really do, but we don't get to wear them as much as we think we do.
No.
Yeah.
No, you don't. And I see a lot of what you have on. We're getting a ton of the loafers style.
Oh, I love
platform loafers.
Loafers.
Yes.
These are Reformation.
Yeah, they're awesome. I get a ton of Reformation.
Oh, you can? I'm impressed by that.
Yeah.
I fell in love with these so again, all roads lead back to Taylor Swift.
She had them on?
She had them on. And I was like, I need those shoes immediately. And this, I think, was before everyone started really focusing on everything she wears. Because now if she wears something, I actually love watching it.
Yeah.
Because you go and it's sold out.
Sold out immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah.
So this was like a lucky break for me. But I love Reformation. Yeah. I like a lot of the brands that I feel like, they're a little bit more responsible. And that's what I love about what you do with the resale aspect of it. Because I think anytime we can consume less, we're still buying, we're still supporting each other and the economy, but I love giving clothes new life. I mean, I tell
Yes.
my friends, like, my closet is open to anyone who needs anything or wants to borrow.
Yeah.
I
I
will
love that.
happily send you a suitcase full of clothes for your vacation.
Right.
Because why should they just sit there?
Right.
You know?
You're not going to wear what there's some statistic, and I can't remember what it is, but there a small percentage of your closet is what you wear.
I believe it.
I think it's like 20% or something.
Yeah.
So
And
we
I
have
have like two modes. I have sweats.
Mhm.
You know,
Yep.
it's the casual, no one recognizes me at the grocery store
Yes.
look.
Yes.
Or I have the I like to dress in the sequins and
Yeah.
really go for it look. I don't have a lot of in between.
Right.
So I think that that's probably very true that my closet has a lot of things and you buy things for vacation
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And those are the things that I'm like, let them have life. They need to get out there in the world.
Right.
Just, enjoy it. So I think Reformation does a good job of upcycling and being really
Good pieces, good
conscious.
staple pieces too.
Yes, really good staple pieces. What would you say for winter since we're in this winter season? I mean, the cold is coming.
Mm-hmm.
What are the staples? If you were like, hey, 3 pieces everyone needs in your closet.
Mm.
It's tricky.
So I'm a jacket girl, blazer jacket girl for sure. So you definitely need a really fun, warm jacket that you can wear with almost everything. I have a vintage Mongolian fur, black. It's very Lady Gaga. I bought it at a resale store. But that I could throw that over my workout clothes and be running around the grocery store and still feel like fabulous.
Mhm.
So I think a great jacket, I think a great pair of jeans is a must. Some that look good on you and that you can wear with, a sneaker, but you could also wear it with a boot or a pump.
Mhm.
What's the third thing? Maybe a good winter hat. And women struggle with that, but I love a hat moment.
I do too.
And a lot of women will buy hats and then just never wear them. So figuring out how to style it, on your body so you can wear the hat with the fun jacket that you have.
Yeah.
But I think those are your 3 staples.
Okay, so hat, jacket, jeans.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go back to what you said earlier about finding the right fit of jeans because I do think that's really hard. So if someone is not lucky enough to come see you, I mean, everybody should, but like if they're at home and they're saying, that's a really good point, I hate my jeans.
Yeah.
What should people look for? How do you know what fits you?
The reason I'm good at it is I can kind of look at someone and know kind of what size is going to fit them based on their figure. But I think it all depends on like your height. And that's the good thing too about resale jeans is a lot of them have already been hemmed. So for the shorter women that come in and they're like, I need some jeans, and all of them are so long.
They're so long.
But I think it's finding what do you want high rise? Do you want mid rise? There are a few girls that come in and they want the low rise still, and I'm like, which just mind boggles me.
I know.
I'm definitely a high rise girl.
It's a mood thing for me, but I'm laughing about the low rise because I have a pair of True Legends circa like 2005, and I saw Backstreet Boys at the Sphere a few months ago, and I was like, is this the moment?
Right.
Is this when we bring back the True Legends?
The low rise.
I didn't do it because I was like, I don't think
you do not want to see me in a low rise.
I don't think I can sit down in them anymore.
No.
I was like, how did we
They're made
sit
for
in
standing
these?
only.
They really are. And also, I was much straighter then.
Yeah, exactly. The curves weren't there yet.
Exactly. But yeah, low rise, it doesn't need to come back. Let's leave that in the early 2000s.
Yes. But I also think too, it's the fabric of the jeans because some jeans are softer and more stretchy. My favorite jeans tend to be Madewell. They do an 11-inch rise on some of their jeans, which I love because I want them like up to my belly button.
Yeah.
I have a longer torso. A lot of women love mother jeans.
I love mother jeans.
I can't do them. My torso is too long for them and they're never tall enough for me. And so then I just get frustrated.
But this is such a good point. And I talk about this with my best friend all the time because we have different body types.
Yes.
And so we naturally need to find different brands. Like, of course, there are brands that work for everybody, but I think sometimes you have to gravitate. Like, she looks amazing in frame jeans.
Yes.
And I have a little bit of a harder time. My sister's the same way. Frame looks incredible on her, but I can't pull it off. I've tried and I've tried. And I love frame, but it's just not one of those things that really works for me. So I think don't be afraid to change sizes.
Right.
Right. I think because to your point about fabric, it's like if it's a stretchy fabric, go smaller.
Yeah.
If it's not stretchy, don't be afraid to go bigger.
And
It's
don't be afraid of
okay.
the price sometimes.
Yes.
Like, it's an investment. Think about how much you're going to wear them.
Oh, I mean, listen,
And even in the resale world, even
yeah,
in my store, my prices are good on jeans, but sometimes, someone might scoff at the price on them. Like, it's worth it. You're
yes,
gonna wear
you will
those.
wear
Think
good
about how many
jeans.
times you're gonna wear this.
Yeah, and I think it's that way with these shoes too, right? I
Mhm.
don't remember what the price was on these shoes, but I remember thinking you will easily wear these enough to make it worth it. And
Yeah,
I think that's what we also forget too is that it is an investment. If you buy the right pieces,
correct.
they're not as trendy as maybe, we were when we were 19,
Right.
but you can wear them for the next 5 years
Yeah.
and
You've
really
already
get a
made your
lot.
money back on them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And then for people who like want to then turn things around and sell them, so how do you take new things in?
Yeah. So I don't require appointments.
Okay.
I was dead set when I opened my business, 14 years ago. I was never going to require appointments. I don't do it at either location because I know when I used to consign before I owned a consignment store, I hated having to make an appointment. Everything had to be dry cleaned and on hangers. So I take walk-ins. We don't require it to be on hangers. It just needs to be, clean, good condition.
Mhm.
And so we sort the items when they come in. So if you brought stuff in, we would sort it for you, pick out what we can sell, pick out the good stuff. Then you take the nose back with you.
Mhm.
And then once the items sell, then you get a percentage of what they sell for. And then if you spend it back in store, then you get an extra discount for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
And do you take things only like right now? Are you only taking things that are in season?
I'm not super stickler on that.
Okay.
I'm obviously not going to take super summery stuff, but stuff that can be layered or transitional pieces,
Mhm.
I still will take a look at them, and odds are I'll take them. I'm also
Mhm.
like never going to turn down an Alice and Olivia bodysuit if it comes in short sleeve. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or whatever. So I always tell people if you are unsure, bring it and I'll look through it. So it's not super like, stuck in stone that we have to take it for fall,
Mhm.
winter right now.
And then, okay, my next question on people that bring things to you. Let's say I brought you a bunch of stuff and you said, I'm going to take half and then this half I don't want.
Yeah.
Do you also then take donations? Like, can people leave it with you for a donation or do you have a place they recommend? Because I sometimes don't know. Like, you want stuff to go to a place that, like, I want someone to love it and enjoy it. I
Right.
don't want it to go to a place that they're going to
Right.
charge a lot of money when somebody doesn't have a lot of money,
Right.
So do you have
Yes.
recommendations or do you do that? Like,
Yeah. So sometimes women will come in and say, whatever you don't want,
mhm.
do whatever you need to do with it. And so we do usually partner up with like nonprofits in the area.
Yeah.
I have them come pick up. There's a woman that comes and picks up for me like once a month when I tell her I've got plenty of stuff. And I can't remember the name of the nonprofit, but she'll come and pick it up and it goes to women that need to get back on their feet. I'm also trying to
Yes.
partner with Thistle Farms. Have you been there in the
No.
Nations?
No.
It's really great. It's all women that work there, and it's for women that have been through like either sex trafficking events or whatever, and trying to get back on their feet.
Mhm.
And so they're working at this cafe, and so I am in talks to start sending them some clothes for
Yes, that's
donations that I
awesome.
can't use. Yeah,
I love that because I do think as women that's something that we all need to think about a little bit more, right? Is that
yeah,
like and especially right now, I mean it's a hard time for a lot of people
yeah,
and I think it's really good to find places that we can give back. Like I know in my neighborhood there's a Facebook group that
yeah.
people can post and say, "Hey, I know someone who is a mom with 4 kids. She never has any money to spend on herself.
Right.
Here are her sizes." And I think that's so fun to be
It's
able to
great to do
take the
it.
things that you can. So I love that you guys have those partnerships
Outlets.
and that
Hmm.
people that bring stuff to you. Like if someone is like, "Hey, if you're not going to take it, it can go somewhere else." And
Right.
they can feel really good about that.
Yeah.
I
Because the
love
thing
that.
is once you've cleaned it out of your closet, you don't want it back. What are
That's
you going to do
right.
with it? You're going to put it
Yeah.
back in there?
Yeah.
So you might as well do something with it that's going to benefit, the community or what have you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so my last question on fashion.
Yeah.
I talk about fashion all day long. Like I
Same.
really,
It's my life.
I mean, you have the most fun job. I worked at Banana Republic in college, and
Yeah.
then actually again after
I
college.
worked at
Even
Red Lobster in college.
okay,
The cheddar
those.
biscuits.
I mean, right? You
That's
knew
where
I
the
was going to
curve
say it.
started.
You knew I was going to say it. But I still, I mean, I go in a store, and it's just like it's happiness to me. I
Yeah.
love folding the clothes perfectly and doing all the things. It's magic. So I think you have such a fun job. But for people that are not like us,
Right.
that they hate it, right? Like I can think of a few friends that they're
Oh,
like,
a lot of my clients hate to shop.
they don't want to do it. And so tell me what your advice is for somebody, again, like if they're here, I think it's so cool to
Mhm.
come in, and like that would be the best experience to be like, hey, pick for me.
Right.
But if somebody doesn't live here and they are like, but I hate shopping, how would you tell them to get started?
I think it's maybe finding someone that would help you
Mhm.
shop, like depending on where you live. Because that's what it's all about, is having someone. It's like thinking outside the box, because we really do get stuck in our own ways.
Mhm.
And so I think that's why it's fun, like to come shop with me sometimes, is I pull together looks that you would never think to try on. So I think it's finding someone that you can relate to, form that relationship with. Hey, I'm looking for blah, blah, blah. I'm going to a wedding. I get a lot of people that come in, I'm going to a wedding.
Yeah.
And that's like, for some reason, such a hurdle for women to dress themselves for a wedding.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a
And
lot
I'm
of
always like, well,
pressure.
what time is it? How formal is it? What's the vibe? What's the crowd like?
Yeah.
And I also think it's, I maybe create yourself a Pinterest board of things that you like and outfits that you like, so that you can go in and look for those kind of things and just make yourself try them on. Just like try it on, and you'll be pleasantly surprised.
That's
Some of the
really
stuff,
good advice.
yeah, that you would love, that you think is going to be wild on you or not look good, and it ends up looking great.
Yeah. I think you're so right. Try it on. Don't be
Yes.
afraid. What's the worst that can happen? You don't like it, you move on.
Right.
It's not as scary as we make it.
And I always tell people, when I put them in a really crazy look, I'm like, just wait till you go out and start getting these compliments. Be like, I love
Yeah.
that outfit. And then it's going to be just wildfire. You're going to be like, oh, I'm hooked. I got to go buy some more crazy stuff,
I love that so much.
Yeah.
This has been so much fun. I'm seriously, the follow-up to this is I'm gonna come in
Yes.
and we're gonna video
We're going to play dress
it.
up.
We're gonna play dress up, and I can't wait because I think it's such a fun experience. And I'm not done a lot of resale shopping. Like I just feel like it's a little bit it's kind of intimidating
Yeah.
to me.
Daunting sometimes.
Mhm. So I think having you there, like I
Mhm.
think that's a really fun way to think of it, is that it's more like you're having someone curate
It's like shopping a
things.
closet. I call it like a big closet.
It's such a better way to think of
Yeah.
it. Yes.
Because there is a lot in there, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
But it's all great. But yeah, I mean, you come in and you're like, where do I start? So it's nice to have someone in there to pull the pieces for you, because I know every single item in that store.
I love it. Okay, so if they're not in Charleston, they're not in Nashville,
Yes.
then your Instagram is at Ensemble?
So it's at Ensemble Charleston,
Okay.
at Ensemble Nashville.
Okay.
At Ensemble Austin is in the works.
Oh.
There's the T.
That is some tea. Oh, that's
Yes.
exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, congrats.
Thanks. That's my 3 favorite cities so far. And
I
I
love
call it my
all
little
this.
triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect cities.
Yes.
Oh, I love it so much.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for
Yeah.
spilling that little info.
Yes.
So this show is called Drink More Water because honestly, to me, like water can solve so many of our problems. It's some good life advice. So I would love to leave our time together and leave our audience with your best life advice
Yeah.
in 3 words or less.
Yes. So I thought about it, and I think it's going to be like, mold it to what you're doing and what circumstance you're in. So buy the dress, kiss the boy, take the trip.
Yes.
Those 3 words, like depending on what you're doing, order the dessert, like do what makes you happy. I think people get stuck on something and they this is a Southern coming out, hem haw about it. Don't do it. Just do it for you and live your life, and you don't want to have any regrets. It's kind of what I did when I opened the store. Like, open the store. Like, what's the worst that can happen? You fail, and then, okay, cool, you tried, but you don't want to ever wonder what if, So
No, you really don't. Oh,
Yeah.
I love that so much.
So yeah, if you're shopping in a store, a resale store or not, and you find a piece of clothing that you're obsessed with, but you're like, "Ah, I just can't do it, I'm not going to wear it," or you're scared about the price, just do it. I just buy the dress, buy the
dress.
jeans. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think, yes. How many times has someone done that where you're like, oh, I'm never going to have a place to wear this? And
Right.
then you regret it.
Yep.
So
Every
don't
time.
regret it. Yes. Like,
And funny
take it
enough,
with you.
in the store, you might come in and try something on and love it, put it back and say, I'll come back tomorrow for it. I'm going to think about it. It happens every time. The very next person that comes in buys it.
Mhm.
So it's like it's like you've put it into the universe that you want it,
Totally.
but the next person that comes in buys it because you didn't buy it.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing.
So buy the dress.
Buy the dress.
Buy the dress. Buy
So
the
the next
jeans.
person doesn't.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. It's
Thank you so
fun
much.
spending time with you. And next stop is at the store.
Yes.
All right.
With both of our bobs.
With our bombs.
We should call this the Bob Podcast.
We're in the bomb army. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Yes. I'll see you at the store soon.
Sounds good.
right.
Thank you.
Sometimes a girl's gotta find her way.